kings, presidents and princes of the Arab and Islamic world on the occasion marking the start of the holy month of Ramadan. In messages, President Sisi expressed his best wishes to the Arab and Muslim world, hoping all progress, development and prosperity for their people and nation. Also, President Sisi sent a congratulatory cable to Egyptians abroad, wishing them success and prosperity. Meanwhile, the head of state received greetings from the Minister of Defense, General Mohammad Zaki, who conveyed the greetings of the military personnel to the president, saying Ramadan is a month of consolidation for the well-being of the nation. The minister said the military forces are committed to the noble tradition of the holy month of Ramadan. The Sisi also received cables from the Chief of Staff, Lieutenant General Osama Askar, who also greeted all military personnel over the occasion. Prime Minister Mustafa Madbouli also extended his congratulations to the president, expressing hope for the continuation of the development path under the president's leadership. He also sent cables of greetings over the occasion to the Grand Imam of Al-Azhar, Sheikh Ahmad al-Tayyib. Earlier, the Mufti of the Republic, Shawqi Alam, announced that Wednesday will be the last day of the Hijri month of Sha'ban, and Thursday is the first day of the holy month of Ramadan. President Sisi followed up on projects related to the civil aviation and tourism sector on Tuesday. This came during the president's meeting with Prime Minister Mustafa Madbouli, the Minister of Finance, Mohammed Ma'it, Minister of Civil Aviation, Lieutenant General Muhammad Abbas, and the Minister of Tourism and Antiquities, Ahmed El Isa. President Sisi directed to continue work to improve tourism in all aspects through enhancing integration between tourism and aviation sectors to maximize the added value of the tourism and cultural potentials available. This is in addition to increasing the benefit of airports, infrastructure, hotels and tourist destinations that have been built and modernized throughout the nation. Presidential spokesman Ahmed Fahmi said the meeting tackled the executive status and efforts to develop the civil aviation sector to enhance tourism attraction in Egypt in order to increase revenues and achieve sustainable development. Also on Tuesday, President Sisi followed up on the project of Egypt's future for agricultural production. Presidential spokesman Ahmed Fahmi said President Sisi was briefed on the developments of the current and future stages of the project, which falls within the scope of the New Delta National Project. The head of state further reviewed rates of work progress in the project's infrastructure, which includes roads, axes, water wells, treatment plants, electricity supply networks, as well as agriculture, manufacturing and marketing systems. The president directed to continue intensive efforts to add about 3.5 million acres in the New Delta, Tushka and Sinai, to the agricultural area in Egypt, which exceeds a third of the cultivated area nationwide. Egypt's future is considered a mega project aimed at meeting the hopes and aspirations of the Egyptian people. Foreign Minister Sameh Shoukry, president of the COP27 climate conference, stressed the importance of intensifying efforts to boost agreements and achieve more progress regarding the target of climate action. This came as Shoukry participated in the first meeting of the Copenhagen Ministerial Meeting on Climate Change that is held under joint Egyptian-Emirati chairmanship. The top diplomat reviewed the most important achievements during COP27. He also presided over the session tackling the file of climate action, saying that this action is a cornerstone of efforts facing climate change, specifically in developing countries. At a press conference following the conclusion of the Copenhagen meeting, Shoukry said time is no luxury with the escalation of climate change's repercussions. He said the recommendations of the Sharm el-Sheikh conference must be implemented. Minister Shoukry stressed that $100 billion must be allocated to implement climate goals, adding that more work was needed to be concluded before the coming UAE climate conference COP28. First Lady Intisar Sisi congratulated all mothers across Egypt on the occasion marking the Arab Mother's Day. On her social media account, the First Lady said a mother is a source of support and giving, and her sacrifices are given without conditions. She said all religions have a special status for mothers. The Interior Ministry organized a ceremony to announce the start of an experimental operation for 3 rehabilitation centers, the 10th of Ramadan Center in Sharqiya, the 15th of May in Cairo, and New Khamim in Suhaig on Tuesday. A number of senior official members of prosecution councils, diplomatic missions, and rights organizations, plus civil society attended the inauguration. Also, local and international media figures, intellectuals, and artists took part in the ceremony. The centers were constructed according to the highest international standards during a very short time. On to regional news. The European Union welcomed the results of the five-way meeting that was held 2 days ago in Sharm el-Sheikh and led to the agreement on means of easing the unrest in the occupied Palestinian territories. An EU statement hailed the role of Egypt, Jordan, and the United States in support